Hello and welcome back, glorious people from the Tube of You. The Tube of You. Welcome. How are you doing? How are you doing? How are you doing? We're going to crack on today because I normally waffle quite a bit, and you're going to get it. It's guaranteed, isn't it? What we're doing the other day, I unboxed this glorious piece of plastic, the Beelink EQR6. So today we're going to fire it up, have a look at the BIOS settings, see what's in the BIOS, and then we'll get it into Windows and see how it performs. Maybe give it a little bit of a bench test or something, just to see what it's like. Plugged into it, I've got the power cable. I've got a LAN cable, a network cable, Cat 5e, Cat whatever it is. HDMI cable, and just sticking in here that you probably can't see. There you go. I've got a USB dongle for keyboard and mouse. I've moved the camera again. Nothing plugged in the front as of yet. So let's see what this beastie does when we turn it on. So this lovely screen is currently my video capture. Bear with, I don't have a proper video capture card either. Fire it on, I'm going to spam the delete key until the BIOS kicks in. Ooh, Beelink BIOS. Wow, that's quick. You can't see that because it's not on the camera. But what are we doing? Currently sat in the BIOS screen, we are 18 watts. So it's not as power efficient as I thought it might be. But then again, it is Ryzen 9 and, you know, all that malarkey. So what we need to do is, what are we on? We need to get somebody's ugly mug out the way so that we can see the BIOS. There we go, BIOS. So what have we got? Standard AM BIOS. You know, the old school, the lovely, what we always like to see. We don't want all this flashy, fancy junk. Old school. CPU, it's an AMD Ryzen 9 6900HX, Radeon graphics, 8 jubbly cores, which is good. We're going to put them to use. Well, I'm going to put them to use because if you can hear it again, laptop fan is going pretty full chat. It's kind of needs a rebuild. So this lovely machine is going to take over from that. 24 gigabytes of RAM. Wrong keyboard. What else have we got in here? Trusted computing, TPM stuff. TPM2 device found. That's good. Whole load of settings. I don't need to change any of that because whatever it wants, it's on. Whatever an FTPM is, I'll Google that. Oh dear. Yes, fine. Hardware monitor. CPU is chugging away at a lovely cosy 45 degrees, and the fan is working and keeping it steady. Lovely, happy with that. Smart fan functions, do we want anything? Fan off temperature 30, fan start 35, yeah, full speed 88. We could, yeah, that's fine. That's fine, isn't it? Yeah. No reason to change it. Work settings, enable system to wake from S5 using RTC alarm. This disabled, I don't need it waking up. That's what the button on the front is for. And I have a little digit. Password protection on runtime variables, okie CPU configuration. That's enabled by default, which is lovely. That's what we need. SATA configuration. was going to say I don't recall seeing any SATA ports in it. It's just a throwback. What they do with a lot of these is they'll get a BIOS with all the default gubbins in and just slam it in, and whatever's applicable is applicable and whatever isn't is just left there blank, which is fine. It just kind of crowds it out a little bit. But it's why these are cheap, because you know they're not going in and begging about with stuff. Here we're doing around policy. The dog's playing with his toy. It's a very naughty toy, so he keeps barking at it. Settings. I am going to waffle to myself with this because none of this needs changing. USB configuration. It's all pretty standard, and generally, unless you're going to start overclocking, then you don't really need to do anything with BIOS. They're actually good in the fact that they set, you know, decent defaults. So there's the system drive, which is 500 gigabytes. There's the FICWAT that we fitted in the last video, which is 1000 gigabytes, or 1 pterodactyl. We're not doing overclocking. We don't really need to look at the network stuff. There's nothing you can change. It's just information only. Chipset, Southbridge, just USB port stuff. It's all enabled. Everything's enabled. Yeah, memory, fine. Security, I am not going to turn any passwords on because it's mine. Let's face it, if you're going to be trying to hack the BIOS, that means you've had to have gotten into my house to take this device. Good luck with that. Secure boot. Secure boot. Disable. Windows 11 needs secure boot, doesn't it? It's going to be featured active as enable platform enrolled. I'm going to change that to enabled. Use mode. Okay, we're going to boot. We're going to boot into Windows and have a look at what's going on with that. No lock on, yes. Quiet boot, no. Fast boot disabled. Hard disk. CD, DVD drive, we don't have one. SD. There's no SD slot. We'll leave that. Network, I don't need to network boot. No. Right, cool. Drive. Yeah. Okay. I'm worried about when it said it wanted user mode. I don't know. Let's hit the old I believe button. Let's see what happens. So, yeah, I believe. Well, it's doing the Windows thing, so hopefully it's doing the Windows thing, so hopefully. Just a moment. Right, when it gets to the Windows screen, I'm going to pause the video because you really don't need to see how Windows is installed. If you do want to see how Windows is installed, then drop a comment down below, and I'll do a full Windows build video. But United States. We'll change that. I'm going to go through the Windows process. Oh look, the mouse works now. Oh, I wonder. I'll be honest with you. I've been loading Windows quite a bit recently in my day job. And this is pretty slow. I want the good old UK. Is this right keyboard? No. United Kingdom. No. Right, this is where we pause it. And I will see you when something interesting happens. See you in a minute. Oh, wow. Okay. We are at the desktop. Now then. That install has literally taken over an hour. The first little bit, I'll admit, my internet seemed to die whilst it was downloading all its junk, and I've had to restart my router just to get that kind of back up and running. So if you're watching BT, sort your junk out. Yeah, but after that, downloads started to come in, relatively quickly for my broadband. But then the install took forever. I could have gone and walked the dog, done the washing up, washing. It was just ridiculous. I ended up putting the video on to watch because it was just taking so long. And I have no idea why. At this point, really not impressed with how quick it performs. So yeah, it's a bit. I told OneDrive not to kick in, but hey, here it comes. So out of the box, Windows 11. What are we? (24H2). So it has updated to the latest version, which is a bonus. Let's have a look just to see if there's any Windows updates. Oh yeah, there's a ton of Windows updates. 25.7. Do I? Not for now, it's getting late. Let's have a look. Dear me. Okay, we'll leave that junk go in the background. So far, I am not impressed. But what we will do, we will have a look at some stuff. To be honest, I want to run Crystal Disk on the hard drive just to see if that's an issue. Because, yeah, really not funny, that install. Oh, yes indeedy. Let's get some junk on here. No, I don't need a readme, I just want you to work. Yes, I want you to do stuff. Just do. Yeah, we don't care about that. Hard drive's fine. GPU's cooking a bit. It is chucking out some heat out the back. It really is. Temperatures. Oh, yeah, we are cooking. Yeah. So we'll run a bit of Cinebench just to get a bit of an idea what's going on. Yeah. It's not a happy bunny, is it? You definitely won't be gaming on this thing. It's yeah, we are ramping up and there is some heat coming out of it. Oh, there's a lot going on. There's Windows updates happening in the background. Let's just get my ugly mug out of the way. It's I'm going to say it's struggling. So, are we impressed? No. Really not. Yeah, we'll stop that because it's pointless. That's a shame. Browsing. I don't want to sync, not at the moment, because this is getting a reload. Come on, Microsoft. Let's have a look. You know, it's pretty smooth, kind of browsing, pretty heavy website. I like the BBC website, there's a lot of content on it. And it's loading slickish. Bing. Reject all. Let's Richard Clown. What? Oh. It's not easy to find yourself, is it? It's easy when you know how though. So what's it like? Playing videos. Bear in mind I'm through a capture card. There's no audio because I'm HDMI in and I'm only taking video. He's got it full frame. Oh, it's doing me full HD. It's a good job my face is over that face, isn't it? Oh, you don't want to see me in HD. Yeah. So, what do we think about this little box? I don't know. I'm going to reserve judgment, but I'll be honest with you, after the Windows install, I am not impressed. That was painful, really painful. Temperatures have dropped down, and that's good. It's good that it's reacted. It still feels rather wham. Fan's still going. What does Task Manager think? So it's alright. Nice that it shows 16 cores. Yeah. Committed 7.6 gig. Wow. Yeah, I think what I'd like to do is throw a hypervisor on it, you know, VirtualBox, something like that, and set up a VM, see how that runs on it. I think for general usage, you know, browsing the internet, junk like that, once you've got past the initial loading up of Windows, and I do have some fans on the network because there we go, quiet. Now you can just hear the dog. My network rack gets rather hot. Yeah, I think for general use it's fine. The other thing I'll do is throw some videos on it and do a little bit of processing and see how it handles it. But at the moment, I am not confident that this is going to replace either my desktop PC or my laptop in the state it's in. But we shall see. I hope that's been useful. And if you're thinking of getting one, think about what you're going to use it for first. Once I've done a few bits of testing on Windows, I think what I might do is lob Proxmox on it and do a little bit of video with Proxmox on it with a few VMs running, just to see how it runs on Linux. Well, I say it runs on Linux. Runs as a hypervisor server. I could bung a Linux desktop on it. I think it would perform a lot better with Linux rather than Windows. But we'll see how fast it loads on that as well. And I'll do a little video on that as well, just so there's, you know, comparison, because this is Windows after all. But we'll call it there because it's getting late. I'm not going to do any more testing tonight. I'm just going to let it update and see how it goes. So, fun times ahead, and we'll see how we get on with it. In the meantime, thanks for watching. Leave any of your comments if you've got one. Let me know how yours is getting on. If you're thinking of getting one, consider it. Um, and yeah, drop any other comments you like down below. If there's any other types of videos that you want to see me do, there's a few things in the pipeline coming up. But yeah, again, drop a comment down below. Subscribe, like, ring the old ding dong bell, and we will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. See you again.